got a pair of lefties on the mound here in Danville tonight. It's Matthew Spada going for the Otterbots. Spada out of Boston College so far this season. He's worked around a lot of base runners, allowing just 6 earned runs in 20 innings. But he's allowed 20 hits and 15 walks while striking out 19. The Flyboys will counter with Freddie Baravitas. Baravitas is committed to the University of Pittsburgh. He was supposed to pitch last night, but that game was washed out, so his outing pushed to today. Baravitas has allowed just 2 runs in 9 2/3 innings. 9 hits, 7 walks, and 14 strikeouts. The Flyboys have leaned on him in some high-leverage spots out of the bullpen as well. We'll see if he can provide some length on the mound as a starter here tonight. Micah Jordan, one of the returning Flyboys players who I'm sure has a less than fond memory of what happened the last time the Flyboys played on this field, as Danville locked up the Appy League championship, defeating the Flyboys 11-5. Here's the 0-2 to McNaughton. A breaking ball hits softly up the middle, might be 2. Pangborn to second for 1, on to first. It's a 4-6-3 double play. Another 1-2 from Baravitas. A fastball right on the outside corner. It's strike 3. Home plate umpire Cade Williamson punched him out. That's a perfect pitcher's pitch from Baravitas. A 1-2-3 bottom of the first for the Flyboys lefty. So Baez, on a different day, might have hit it onto Waveland Avenue, but instead it ended up in the basket in the left field well. Cubs won the game 1-0. 2-2. Hunter swings and misses at a changeup. That's strike 3. Flyboys strand the 2-out walk after an inning and a half. All zeros between Greenville and Danville. Here's the 1-2. Smith swings and misses, and we'll have to leave it there. Chased a high breaking ball to retire the side. The third strikeout in 2 innings for Freddie Baravitas. For most of his starts, he's worked very quickly in between pitches. He doesn't give the hitter a lot of time to get comfortable. 2-0. Pangborn lines it towards right center field, and wouldn't you know, the guy who's hitting 118 is thinking about a double. Micah Jordan cuts it off, but the throw is well late. And it's a 2-out double for Mason Pangborn. His 10th hit in 79 at-bats this season. Here's the payoff. Bennett takes strike 3. Another fastball at the knees on the outside corner from Freddie Baravitas. He's got 5 strikeouts through 3 scoreless innings. On to the middle frames we go. It's an early pitcher's duel. 0-0 between Greenville and Danville. They have not fared well. Greenville tied for the second worst record in the league when facing a left-handed starter. 1-4. The only team that's been worse facing a southpaw is Bristol. The State Liners 1-6. Now the catch there is also that Danville has the exact same record as Greenville when facing a lefty starter. 1-4. So something's got to give here tonight. Here's another payoff. Breaking ball, strike 3. That curveball ended up right in the middle of the plate, but Spada doing a great job there of just battling against Dylan Jackson. Jackson was ahead 3-0, but Spada comes back to punch him out. It's his second 1-2-3 inning of this game as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Greenville and Danville still scoreless. On 2-1 is hit in the air to straightaway right. TJ Adams coming in, makes the catch, and that's the 4th inning. Both pitchers have been very efficient so far in this one. The third 1-2-3 inning in 4 times of asking for Freddie Baravitas. As we go to the 5th, Greenville and Danville still tied at 0. Big pitch coming here on 1-2. Pratt leads off third, and Baravitas delivers. Carter takes on the inside corner, strike 3. Fastball at 93 from Freddie Baravitas, his 6th strikeout of the game, and he has matched Matthew Spada, both lefties, with 5 shutout innings here in Danville. Danville goes to its bullpen as we begin the 6th inning. We are scoreless here at the home of the Otterbots. Big pitch coming. Here's the 2-1. Jackson hits it in the air to left field. This ball is well struck. Weish going back at the wall, and he makes the catch in the shadow of the left field scoreboard. Both runners will advance. Dylan Jackson just missed a go-ahead 3-run homer. So Topolsky catches a break there. But now second and third with 2 out of the top of the 6th for Grant Hunter. Looking to break this scoreless tie. Hunter electing not to swing Now on 0-2, Topolsky can triple up. He can go to the fastball. He can do any number of different things here. Here's the 0-2. Fastball punch toward right field. This ball is down in front of Khalil Pratt. Kim scores. Here comes Tyler Inge. The throw is cut off, and Grant Hunter delivers a 2-run single, slapping the 0-2 fastball the other way, and the Flyboys lead 2-0 here in the top of the 6th. Great job there by Grant Hunter. After 2 quick strikes on the curveball, Topolsky tried to rush the fastball by him, but Hunter let it travel and hit it into straightaway right field, bringing home both Cameron Kim and Tyler Inge to give the Flyboys a 2-0 lead. Here's the 0-2. Bennett takes strike 3. Slider at the knees on the outside part of the plate. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the 6th for Freddie Benavides. It's his 8th strikeout of the game. He has punched out the last 3 consecutive batters. A deep breath, and here's the 2-1. A tapper towards third, charging is Tyler Inge, throwing on the run, it's high. And Goldberg is safe at first base. That will bring the tying run to the plate in Garrett Shull. He's got 17 driven in, among the team leaders for Danville. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a sharp liner to center, but Micah Jordan makes the catch. He started in, realized, oh man, I've got to retreat, and did so in time to get Shull. How about Freddie Benavides? 6 scoreless innings, allowing just 2 hits. And as we go to the 7th, the Flyboys lead Danville 2-0 on the green. Big spot in this game. This is the first time Danville has had multiple base runners. Here's the 1-1. Carter hits a high fly ball toward the left field corner. Hunter's got a long way to go. Just shy of the foul pole. He makes the catch. He almost overran that ball. Had to almost reach behind his head, but he makes the catch deep in the left field corner to retire Carter and end the 7th inning. Garrett Makowiak strands a pair. On to the 8th we go. Fly looks at second. That's where Bennett is. The pitch. Swinging a tapper, hit up the third base line. Going to be a very tough play. Tyler Inge has to hold on to it. They've got the runner leading off third, and he's out! Oh, he bluffed the throw to third. Bennett rounded the bag too far. And Tyler Inge flipped it to Cameron Kim, who rotated to cover the base. That is a huge, huge heads-up play by the Flyboys defense, and a mental mistake that Elgin Bennett is going to want to forget. It would have been men on the corners with 2 away for the cleanup man, but instead, Danville walks away with nothing. Score at 5-6 as Bennett is retired after rounding third base too far. And we'll go to the 9th. The Flyboys still leading 2-0. Talked about how Tyler Inge is a smart infielder. That's another example. Here's another 2-2 to Adams. Breaking ball wrapped to third. Goldberg waits on it, bobbles, throws to first. Safe. A fielding error for Jackson Goldberg there. You hear it talked about by coaches sometimes, how you want to charge those slow ground balls. Goldberg waited on it and just couldn't field it cleanly there. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's up and in. Throw down to second. The tag. Adams is safe. The throw beat him. The tag did not. The shortstop, Mason Pangborn, had to go to his backhand to field that one. And by the time he swiped the tag over, Adams already had his foot on the base. Here's the pitch. Adams goes. It's in the dirt. It gets away. Adams pulls up. Now he's thinking about scoring, but slams on the brakes. So Adams steals third. Jordan walks. A good job by him of laying off that off speed. So now men on the corners for Brady Francisco. Men on the corners, 2 gone on the top of the 9th. The Flyboys leading Danville 2-0. And if Francisco can get one into the outfield gap, you're talking about the Flyboys potentially doubling their lead. Jordan has great speed. He'll be off on contact. Here's Francisco. Had a 2-run double late in the Flyboys' lone game at Elizabethton earlier this week. See if he can find the gap once again. Jordan off of first. He's got a good lead. He goes. The pitch low and in. No throw from Charlie Carter. 1-0 on Francisco. Huff fires. A swing and a line drive toward left field. That ball is down. 1 run scores. Micah Jordan sprinting home. Brady Francisco delivers late once again. He doubles the Flyboys' lead. It is 4-0 here in the top of the ninth. And how big is that defensive play made by the Flyboys in the bottom of the eighth now? Tagging out Elgin Bennett at third base to get out of trouble, and then capitalizing in the next half inning, a 2-run single from Brady Francisco. Last chance for Danville here in the bottom of inning number 9. The Flyboys leading the Otterbots 4-0. And it's Keenan Mork on out of the bullpen to get the final 3 outs in this one. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive through into right field for a base hit. Brewer protected the outside part of the plate very well right there. Mork tried to hit that spot again, but that fastball was a little bit higher in the zone, and Brewer went with it. Second hit of the inning for the Otterbots. Now here's Charlie Carter. Now the tying run is on deck for Danville. First and second, 2 gone. Flyboys leading 4-0 in the ninth. Here's the 0-1. Carter takes outside. Throw behind the runner at first. They've got him hung up with nowhere to go. He's in a rundown. The tag from Miller is in time. And the Flyboys win on a pickoff from Brady Francisco to Dylan Jackson at first, and Peyton Miller tags out Gavin Brewer between first and second to end the game. The Chicago Cubs used to do that with David Ross behind the plate and Anthony Rizzo at first base. That time Francisco, with men on first and second, threw behind the trail runner. Brewer had no choice but to try to get to second, and from then on, it was routine for the Flyboys defense, as they don't even give Charlie Carter a chance to swing the bat, winning this game 4-0. Freddie Baravitas, the MVP on the mound, 6 scoreless innings with 8 strikeouts. Keenan Mork nails it down with some help from his battery mate, Brady Francisco. Flyboys winners here tonight, 4-0. They've won 4 consecutive over the Otterbots dating back to opening weekend. Greenville is now 17-11 on the season. The Otterbots drop to 10-19.